Hi, it's Hazel and welcome to my channel. Today we are making these. You don't have to make them like I have, I'll explain. But I absolutely adore the way these look. Okay, so the basic little folders. This is the prototype actually. Little folders with a book and pockets and things. Okay, for some reason that's missing out the pocket. There should be something in there, but hey, there we go. Oh, got a bit of tool there, huh? Extra tool. Right, and this one as well, it's exactly the same. I've just undone my bow, but hey, right, I can do that again. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh, that's what we're doing, is it? We're swapping around. Right, so that goes in, that actually goes in the pocket in there, but we'll just put it in there for now. Okay then, so we can put that back on there and tie a bow. Okay, so if you'd like to join me today, please give me a thumbs up, please share my video, press notification bell with your craft fingers, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you'd like to join my Facebook group, Hazy Crazy Arts, I'll be very happy. I'd love to hear from you, so please send me a comment if you like, haha, or join me on Facebook group and talk to me there. Okay then, I've seen it for ages. Right, okay then, so let's go. Okay, so what have we got here then, eh? Oh, a little thing. Right then, I'll show you how to make this from start to finish. Let me just quickly show you. So it's got a closure. It's got a closure because it bounces open like that. It's quite bouncy, isn't it? And it's got a little dangly bit there. That's going to be a little bit better than that. What's happened here? How did that happen? Oh, I see. It's okay. It's upside down. I'm going to say, well, how did that get beyond that? It's like a magic trick, that would be. That's got to be there, and that's got to be there. So you've got a nice little dangly bit there in blue look and things. I'll show you how to make that so easy. A little tag with tulle, and that's very easy as well, because you're going to have to make tags. Little pockets. Notebook that you can remove, look, yeah. I've only used gold because I couldn't find me black, but I found me black now, so I might use that for the next one. And you've got a little pocket in the back to put lots of things in there, yeah, and the back's covered too. Right then, I've done one with 6x6 paper. The reason I've done that actually is because this 6x6 hasn't got a back, but you can do it like this if you like, obviously. You don't want to use file folder, but I'm going to use file folder for mine. Yay! I'll tell you all the little measurements as well for 6x6. That one's I forgot to cut the file folder bit there. Doesn't matter, it's fine, looks absolutely fine. I could put a little book still in there. It's still got a pocket there, but it's quite a thin, you know what I mean, papery. That's why I redid it, and that's another thin papery one. And yeah, so yeah, but you could still do a little closure on it and things like that, which looks nice with the gold. I don't know whether they still do gold actually. I'm going to use this papers from this pad actually. It's a new one. It's a new one. It should be scraps, but it's a new one. Okay, you can use, obviously it will be scrapped soon. Yeah, you can use, what you could do actually is use every single bit could be a scrap, and it'd be great if it's from the same pad or the same colour at least, because then you'd get all the coordinated bits. Well, say somebody, oh well, it's all from the same pad, you know. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Look, got a tool on there as well. Don't know. You know how to pronounce it, do you? Tool, is it tool? It sounds like tools. It's like T-O-O-L, but it's T-U-L-L-E, isn't it? That's how you spell it anyway. And I love the way that behaves. I had to put loads on there to get it like that. Ooh. And that was my potential little, that's what I drew. I didn't draw it, it's a punch. So I might put that on there actually. I was going to either put that, oh no, I'll save that other one for it's a new one because it's Paisley's. I'm using a Paisley pad. Okay. So I'm going to put this little butterfly on there. Like that. Well, it should fit nicely actually, I don't know why it doesn't. Move up there a bit, then we can, there we go. So now you've got a nice little matching butterfly. I don't know if I'll be doing another one of those. I've got another idea, hopefully, if I can see it or find it. It was here. It's decided. I don't like the way they walk off. It's not fair, is it? They should sort of like stay in one place. I think they're a bit like me, like to go and explore, you know. Yeah, my husband came in and said I got a screw loose. No, it's actually my screw. The screw in the door was actually loose. But he was trying to tighten it. Okay. Gosh, because I got the door shut. Can you imagine getting locked in because the handle came off? Because it's one of them knobs. If one side comes off, you can't get out. Right. Okay. Yeah, was I saying this is like paper? Is that what I was saying? Yeah. So I'm going to make the other one. I think. So, although I do like the looks of this, I think it looks really nice. Yeah, it didn't have a double-sided, so I've made it into a double-sided by, I haven't glued it on. I think what I did was I glued it on and then cut it, that off, obviously not that, that's when I did manage to fold it over. So I glued this bit first, then I glued that bit on, because I think it works a lot better when you do it like that. Okay, so it's glued directly onto the back of that, but I'm not doing that. I'm using this gorgeous green file folder that I've got. Yay! I've already cut it to 6x6. Yeah, why not? And this is what I'm going to do next. I don't know how we're going to fare from this because it did take me quite a bit this morning to do it. Right, so hopefully I'm going to do it at the right way round. It doesn't matter particularly which way round this is. I know it has got it has actually got like a smooth side and a rough side, but it doesn't really matter because you're going to glue it onto both sides anyway. So 2 3/4 score or fold. Let's make sure that's straight because it seems to be moving naughtily. What's it doing? Yeah. So let's just get that folded over like that. That's the way. And then I'm going to turn it right. This is a short side. Put that on top. Okay, or it's the short side, it's got to be at the top there if you like. And then we're going to do 1 1/4 score. Okay, 1 1/4 score. Right, I'm not going to I will cut it before I put the wrapping on. Okay, wrapping, that's a new word, if you understand what I mean. Right, so I'm going to just cut this. Oh, let me cut I'm going to cut that first as well, aren't I? So I'm going to cut this first. See that little mark there? Like you've got a little, my husband's toe mark, but it's a little, must be a little mark somewhere. But anyway, there's the line. So I'm cutting to the left of that line like this until I get to this. And then I'm going to cut out a little triangle. I suppose you could cut a straight line, but I think it looks quite nice when you've got that, because I'm only going to glue there. Okay, it's quite cute, because normally I would just cut that out. So that's going to fold like that, and that is actually going to fold like that. Okay, and then you can well, you can use your cutter, but I'm not going to. I'm going to actually physically cut it rather than using with the scissors. Of course I'm going to physically cut it. Right, so I'm going to take off, is it about 1/4 inch or something like that? Is that about 1/4 inch? Up to where I want to make my little tab. I'm sure the tab should actually be the other way, shouldn't they? Should be on the big ones, but they look cute, don't they, when they're like this? So I'm going to put the little, I'm going to do that there. And I'm going to round the corner. Where is it? Where is it? Where's the corner? The corner's here, but where's the rounder? Now I've been on a proper expedition looking for this. I'm going to do the large. There we go. So now we've got that done. So now it's time to cover. I'm going to use, I got this yesterday, so yeah, obviously you can use scraps. But I've got this. I'm going to use some pretty stuff, I think. Oh, look at this. These are paisleys. But I do want to use green at one point. Oh, look at all these you get. That's what I used for the other one. I love that one. That's nice. So I might use this. Don't know. Yeah. It's naughty not using scraps, isn't it? There's that one. That's nice. I think this one. So I'm using pink and green because that's what's in the pad. I'll use that on the front. Pocket. Possibly on the pocket. Now I'm going to be able to measure now, because this morning I was having such trouble getting everything in the right measurements. Oh. Right, let's move that out of the way and we'll get our mine and yours. You can borrow it if you like, I don't mind, as long as you give it me back. Right, so that's going to be, so I don't bother to cover this bit. I'm going to might put a word or something on there. That's like 2 1/4, no, 2 1/8, isn't it? And this is something like, oh, it's oh no, is that 4 1/2? Or is it? Wait a minute. I think it does come to 4 1/2 actually. Do I say right? Okay, 4 1/2. I'm going to do that. 2 1/8 by 4 1/2 then. Oh look, 4 1/2. Oh no, I can't use that. That doesn't come up to half. It only goes up to 4 1/4 or something. So I'll have to use my bigger one. Right, so which way around? That way it looks like it's going to be. So I'll do the 2 1/8 first. So that's 2 1/8 is half 1. Oh dear. It doesn't. That's around 2 1/8. It doesn't really matter. There's nothing to compare it with. Okay, and then I'm going to do 4 1/2. Comes to that here. Yep. Right, that's 4 1/2. Don't know whether to do them perhaps all together. Yeah, that looks about right. Did I took the corners off. What I did was did the small. Let's have a look what I used on the back. Oh, I used a different one. So that's the oh no, that one as well. 4. I used 4, I think. Different ones. Okay. Ooh, well. And then one for the pocket. Let's see how big the pocket is. That's going to be the green one, isn't it? I could actually use that. There's no reason why I can't use that. Oh, it's an inch. I remember it's an inch now. An inch by 2 1/8, obviously, yes. An inch by 2 1/8. I'm going to use this again. And I can use this one. This one hasn't got a guard on it. I keep telling you every time I use it. Just got to be careful. An inch by 2 1/8, which is there. Got to make sure it's flat. And that'll be the 2 front ones done then. I don't know whether to glue them on now or after. I want to get them glued on now to make sure they fit. Oh, I want some fresh glue out because I don't think there's any left in the other. Right, so that one and that one. Okay, we'll move that out of the way for now. We'll find my glue. Oh, got the lid there. Where's the glue? Glue, where are you? Aha, there it is. There's the glue. Okay. Let's see if we can. Oh. So I've got that and that, and I'm going to use this glue because it's quite. You can slide things around. And I'm looking around for where I've put it. Is it there? Is that it? Oh, it's hiding over there out the way. Look. Okay, that doesn't matter actually about the bottom, does it? Being like that, because you can. Let's see if I can get it in a better position than the other one. Okay, we can have it like that. What did I glue? I actually glued on my prototype this morning. Because if I keep gluing on that, it's gonna. It did actually dry quite quickly, strangely. So yeah, this has got all the writing on it, but I can remember it, you know. Oops. Right, so let's see if we can get a sort of equal amount either side, and then top and bottom. Oh, is that a bit better than the other one? Let's see if I can get it a little bit in and out. Yeah. I'll do, won't it? Because I've got plenty of room then. Because the other one's a bit bigger, I think. On the other, yeah. So now I'm going to put the little green one on. So I'll grab this again, looking to see where I put. You can see where the glue is. It's there and there, so it's not on here. Because I don't want to get glue on my stuff, you know. Right. So does that matter? No, not really. I don't need to round the corners, do we? Oh, do you know what? I didn't round the corners off, which I should have done. What I'm doing is trying to make sure they're in line, which looks nice. I didn't round the corners of this one. Yes, I've got to round the corner. And is it... Sure, there's another one. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking of. Okay, right. So I've done that. So I've done the front. Inside, it must be about the same, mustn't it? It must be 4.5 by 2 1/8. So I'm going to do that. What did I do the same? I did different. So I could do. Oh no, it's not that. I'm looking at that. No, we can't do that. Use that. I'm going to use a different one, I think. Oh no, it's the same, isn't it, as the other one? Oh, yeah. So I'll probably do this on fast or something, because we've done that size, haven't we, before? There's my thing, like this one. So that'll be on there. Okay, and then what have we got on the back? Same as the front. So let's have a piece of this. Right then, this is going to be obviously 4.5, but it's going to be bigger. 4.5 by, let's see, oh, is it about 3? Yeah, 4.5 by 3. I was at 2 7/8. I'm not sure. No, something was 2 7/8. Whether I've made it a bit too small, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's a bit too small, so I'm going to do 2 and a thingy by 3. 2 and a thingy. What's that? Any idea? Right, which way round are we? Seems to be that way. So that's going to be 2 1/8. Whoops, 2 1/8. 2 1/8. No, we've done that wrong. That's 3. No, it's 3 by 4.5, isn't it? It's a different size. 3 by 4.5. Oh god, I forgot. I ain't got 4.5 on here. Let's just see if that's the right size. I don't tell. A little bit more. Rather it be too big than too small. I should have used the other one. I forgot about the 4.5 measurement. I was thinking it's. What am I thinking? It's 2 and a. Oh, I don't know. Right. Oh, that's about right. About right. It's nearly right. Okay. We'll check. Yeah. Right then, so you don't have to do this at all. As I say, if you've got double-sided, you can just use this, but I think it looks so nice when it's on that, when it's on this folder, you'll see. And I think it's worth it. But, oh, have I done a lot? Oh, I meant too small, haven't I? The rest of it's going to be small. That'll have to be underneath where the fold is. to remember that. Right, so the fold's coming up like that. Okay, and so yeah. Oh, I left that off. Yeah, of course, naturally. So let's see, I just need to make sure, obviously, that and that is right. If you think you can perfect them a little bit better, you need a slightly different measurement. Don't worry, I won't. Oh, I've got to make that one as well. What colour did I do that one? I think I did that. Let's see, the same colour as nothing. Oh, same colour as the back. Perhaps I didn't have enough then. I'm sure I have. I'll go for this one. Let's make. Well, what I did was I made it the full size of that. Right, I'm going to measure it. Well, I think it's an inch. I think it is, isn't it? Because that's a quarter. 1 1/4 inches, and then I'm going to do the full, probably to there actually. That would be 3. Yeah, so 3, and then I'm going to cut a little bit off there. So 1 inch by 3, and I can do that on my little one, can't I? And then let's see how we go. And we put that on there like that. Yeah. Right, so that goes about there, and then you've got, I think what we'd do is go, I think what did I do earlier? I was thinking I need, logically, no, I don't know about logically. There must be a way of doing it. If I draw a line from there to there, surely that'd be right. If I moved it back to there, let's have a look. Yeah, do you not think that's worked? So what I've done is moved it to the edge there, so that I've drawn a line from there to there. Okay, so it's straight. And that should be right. Do you know what? Logic on camera, I don't know. I don't know how that happened. Right, okay. Actually, I'm not logical anyway, not on camera. I won't be bothering to do that one. Right, okay, so that will go. Look, see, it does work. Yay! Right, let's see if what we've got here is that sticking. Oh, that might be there. We'll go underneath there like that. Oh, might be able to use that a bit actually. Because I don't want it on there because it might get everywhere. Right, and look, I'm doing it again. Look, everywhere. It's because it's so globby. It's brand new opened glue as well. Brand new opened glue. What's happening now? Oh. No, hold on. No. Do it like that. Oh, it's here, isn't it? See? It's gone worse again. Right, I can say I thought it was right. I thought I've laid it out. Good job I didn't put it down there, wasn't it? Yeah, I didn't put it on there then thinking, oh, yeah. Now, so what do we do now? Let's have a look. We can actually glue it now, can't we? We can actually glue it. So what do we do? Let's get this glue off my fingers. Oh, that's all. Let's get the lid on the glue. That's an important thing, isn't it? Oh, glue. Well, that glue does not like it at all. It goes really hard and horrible. So we put a little line of glue. Oh dear, look at me gluing the table. Trying to glue the table here, look. Trying to glue the table and everything else in its path. Right, let's get that away before we start doing that game. Right, what I did was earlier, because it didn't, I don't know if it's because it's file folding, it doesn't like being glued, I don't know, but it didn't particularly like being glued. So I'm gonna, oh, that doesn't look like that, is that okay? See, that looks like it's going that way, but so what I'm gonna do is give it a tiny little sliver off there. That looks like that's probably all it needs. Yeah, see, just a little sliver, not a tiny one. That's how much it bothered me. Right, there we go. And there we go, there we go. So we can put that on there, and I'm going to clip that on as well. It'll only take a second. Oh, I've got a little thing I'm going to use in a minute. Right. So I'm going to do the booklet, and the booklet would be. Oh, I haven't done that, have I? Right, so I'm going to cover the back, and I'm going to do the booklet. Okay, the back's only going to take a minute, isn't it? Anyway, so it doesn't matter that I've done that in the wrong order. Right, so that's going to be 4.5, isn't it? Yeah, so that's fine, and I think that's okay. Right, that's the back. It's done, done. It should be done, and that's done as well. Yeah. Right then, so I'm going to make the little. Is it the little book I was going to make? So I'm going to use a piece of file folder. Yeah, and I'm going to make it. How big that is? 4 by 6. I need a 4 by 6. Yeah. Folded in half. There's my bone folder gone. So we can either put this on. Oh yeah, that'll fit that. Or some of that, which I like. What did I use before? Oh, that's the same, isn't it? Yeah, same as the other one. Well, it's still in there. I was thinking it wasn't. Right, so what have I used for that? Oh, have I used something completely different? Yeah. But you could use 2 different ones if you like. It's up to you. I'm going to use a different one because I want to put some bits on my accessories. I can definitely see that one as being the cover. Right, so I can either cut that and obviously round the corners and then take it back, or I can cut them separately, which I think I did the other one. Yes, I did. Right, let's measure. Can't see what it said. Is that 2 3/4? By 3 3/4. 2 3/4 by 3 3/4 for both. Right then, so that's your cover. And what can we do with this? We can actually, oh yeah, we need to get some paper. I've got it ready somewhere. Where have I put it? Have I put it over there? Oh yeah. Right, let's make sure we've not got any wet glue on the table. Oh no, I've got wet glue on my, I mean globule of glue on my thing. Naughty. Right, let's get rid of that. Get off, dear, get off. Right, okay, so move that out of the way. Right then, so then we've got this. Okay, this is the cover. I'm going to have a look, see how big this is. I did make that earlier because such trouble. Oh, I've done that 3-inch. Oh no, that is fine. I thought it was going to be too big, but it's not. It's not. It's not too big. So I'm going to just round the corners though, nicely like this. Okay, oops. My stapler will do a little trick for us. But obviously if you've got long arm stapler, or you do that trick where you get some packaging, kettle packaging as I call it, and put it underneath and put your staple in and then close in the ends. So we can do that, but we're not going to do that on this occasion. I'm going to show off my, I know I've seen people seen it before. There is another company who does one now, so you know, you should be able to find them. Quite satisfied that that should be right now. And I'm going to try and pin it down. Actually, I'm not satisfied. Let's get that under. It'll be fine, I'm sure it will be. But here's my little device stapler. What I feel I have to do is draw a line on there with something. Oh, this will do. Here you go, that rhymes. Almost rhymes anyway. Do and do don't really rhyme, do they? Do, this will have to do, what I'm going to have to do. Right, there we go. That's it. So what I do is put a line across there, because it's not always obvious where the actual line is. And we get our little stapler and line it up underneath. And put our magnet on top, very strong magnet lock, because it's obviously, we've got some little, where are we at? There we go, little arrows. So we move the arrows up into, so that equally, I'm just going to have a look myself a minute and I'll show you. Wait a minute, are they actually on the line? Yes, so they're actually on the line now, as far as I can see. That isn't going to be in the, hold on, that's not exactly going to be in the right place. That's going to be too near the middle, but let's see if we can just move that up there a bit. Then we got it in the, is that right? Wherever I direct this stapler to go, it will go. Okay, it won't be. It'd be my fault if it's not in sync. Not in the sink. In sync. In the sink. In sync. Right, okay, so if that's not right, I don't know. Right, so yeah, that's fine. And it's gone in there somewhere near the middle. And then we do the other side as well. Okay, so we do the other side and we bring it down with our thing, line it up. There we go. I had this staple. I've got two of these. I've had them years. I got two in case I lost one. So was the case with me. Well, I should have showed you what that looked like. It looks like that on the other side, but it doesn't really matter about that. Excuse me. This is the magnet and it needs to go on there, not you. Right, okay, that's not a magnet itself. Okay, so now what do? We get our little thing. And we can get some elastic, I think white actually. Elastic, actually, don't we? Because I haven't got white out, I think white. Yes, it's right at the bottom of my stuff. So I'll get these all out, and it's there, yeah. The white elastic, which is unravelling as we speak. Yes, unravelling, getting excited. I want to join in, I want to join in, I want to join in. Yay! I'm unravelling for you. Come on. You'll have to have me now. Oh, yeah, well, won't we? There we go. Yeah, that's quite thick, that elastic, isn't it? This is probably 2mm elastic, which is good for, was it 3? Yeah, 2mm, I think, which is brilliant for when you're doing that method of putting things, putting in your journal, when you're doing it in your journal. Oh dear, that's going to pull that a bit, isn't it? That's the thing, is if you didn't use this, it would really pull it if it was just paper, wouldn't it? I'm going to cut that off somewhere quite here, perhaps, so then I can actually give it a bit of tension. Not attention. Probably thinks it needs attention, but it doesn't. Right, there we go. I'll pull that there. Oops, hold on. Well, it's like what tying a balloon. Have you ever tied a balloon? It's a little bit like that. Could tie it without that there, actually, couldn't I? But never mind. I'm getting out the back the right size, yeah? There we go. Right then. And that should not do that. Come on, stop it. You're not that thin. Right, there we go. So that's then you can obviously, well, I would do it with one of these actually, one of these gold ones. That's really nice. Right, because I think it looks better. But I do like the white there. That looks fine. Okay, apart from when it keeps doing that knot. I suppose you could cut a little slit there, couldn't you really? And then put a strengthener on it. Yeah, that's probably an idea to do that. If that's happening to you and you didn't like it and you think it's going to give or something. Yeah, because look, it's starting to, because I've pulled it quite tight. Right then, so what do we do now? I've done your stapler. Oh, it's the thing, isn't it? You want to know how to do that now, don't you? Let me get a hole punch. I've taken the bin off so you can see. Well, normally you can, because I was doing some thingy earlier with this, holes for the tags. So you can put that there. Shall I put it a bit further back or shall I leave it there? I'm going to put actually a hole reinforcer on it. Oh, it's a bit further back into it than I intended. Never mind. Hole reinforcer, where are you, dear? And hole reinforcer. I found it now, and I've also cut it out ready. Right, so we can actually put on the other side if you like as well. No reason why not to. Okay, I'm going to get this. I'm going to get this glue and do it. In the old bottle. Oh, that's not look. This shouldn't be seen on the YouTube channel. Yeah. There we go. Let's put that on there like that. Oh dear. There we go. I'll make another one. I could have done it a little bit further down, but you can't see where you're going. Oh, I don't think. Is that even? Oh, it has. It's cut. Has it even cut? Right, and then I'm going to show you how to do your little thing. Okay. So I'll put that on there as well. And these are useful, and they also make nice patterns as well if you've got you're doing designs with circles and things. Yeah, it's quite useful. That's what actually I got it for. I'm trying to say. Yeah, I got it for that reason, to make patterns with. But it's really useful. I don't think it was £10. I don't think it was £10. I think it's less actually. Is it the memory keeper one as well? 1 inch plus. 1 inch. It looks like it says 1 inch plus on it. Never noticed that before. Right. Okay. I wonder whether to strengthen that lot. This is supposed to be file folder. It's supposed to be strengthened. Look at that, it's going over that. I don't know what to do about that. Wait a minute. Or shall we make it like, I don't know whether to make it like that. So it's got somewhere to sit. Let's see, if it doesn't work this way, I'm going to, it perhaps wants somewhere to sit, so I'm going to put that like that, okay. And then it'll be fine, won't it? So I've snipped that, as you can see, and I'm going to put this back on here. Actually, you should take this out, shouldn't you? I perhaps cut it quite. I'm not going to pull it any further, is it? Perhaps put it too tight. Look, could have been a bit looser. But that might just need somewhere to sit, so it's sitting there now. Sit and stay. Right, okay, let's see. Right, so what I'm going to do now then is do you a little thing that I did earlier. Now what I used, you can use what you like obviously, you don't have to. What I used is, if I can find any, oh where is it? It's in here somewhere. Oh, here it is. Right, I used a ball pin. I used a little key fob thing, whatever they are, the dangle. Especially for things like this, isn't it? I used a little key thing. That's that sort of colour, brownish, a brownish colour. I've got my things ready. Look, oh look, I've got fancy having things ready. Me, right there we go, and that's there. Oh no, it's a different key. I'm having one, not having one like that. I'm having one with a thing. I didn't know there were different ones. So I'm having one with one of those. See that? That will go there. Right, what am I going to do? Yeah, what I'll do next is get some little beads, which are not in my eye line. They were earlier. Where are they? Wait a minute. Oh, there they are. Right, if you can excuse my t-shirt. Right, okay. Colour-wise, we can have pink and green. Yeah, we can have what we like, but pink and green, yeah. Oh, there's some green ones and there's some pink ones. And there's some other colours as well. Yeah, pink, green. Pink, green. We'll have things like, how many did I have? Was it 4 either side, wasn't it? We can have what we like. There's another pink one there. And let's see if I can find any more green. No, that's not happening. Let's do it like this. Ah, there's one. Oh, there's another pink one there. That's a big one. Yay. Let's see. Right, without tipping it over. Right, so what I did was, got this. Come on, dear, open. That's it, nicely. That's me, not that, obviously. Right, we'll start with, what do we want at the other end? Let's have this one. And that one. So I've got that. I didn't do a pattern. I just decided to, let's have a tiny pink one now. Oh, I can't believe I'm getting them on. And then I've got this, which goes on like that, or goes on if you like, if you come from around here. And there's your, there we go. Right, and yeah, and that one. And I can put another one, whatever happens, whatever colour happens to be around. What shall we have? Let's put that one on. Ooh. Ooh. And then we fastened it, okay? And you've got to be careful when you put it on your jump ring, okay? Well, there's your, that's your, like a shoe horse. Shoe horse. Is it shoe horse? Horseshoe. Horseshoe shape. Yeah, okay. I said that before. I think I had to edit it. Right, okay. Oh yeah, there they are. They're all in the jar lot. So, horseshoe shape. Right, so you try and get one of these out. They're always mating, these are lot. So you have to try and get one, separate them all. Yeah, oh, come on. That's it, I've done it. They don't like it being alone, you know. They like all being together. Right, where's the... Ah, yes, that's what you've got to do. Like, move that out of the way a minute. Get your jump ring. Get your jump ring and get it on. It's going to do it. I don't know if it is because it's quite thick. Oh, I think we might. Right, okay. So I've got 2 of these. I always have 2. It's the only way to do it, really, isn't it? Well, it doesn't... It might not work as well as it did earlier because this is... I've gone and made it a bit further in, the circle a bit further in than I needed to. Let me see if I can show you. Ooh, what am I doing? Right, so, oh no, I need to take that a bit nearer. So try and get it near the end. So you need 2 of these possibly. Can't do it, get somebody else to have a go. Excuse me, can you help me with my jump ring? Yeah. So it is quite a difficult thing. And now if you can't see like me, pull my glasses on a bit further, see if I can see them. Okay. Yeah. We're sort of in, aren't we? I'm going to try and get it a bit straight, by doing that. Yeah, and that shouldn't come off now. Hopefully, I'll just make sure I've done it with my fingers. I should be doing it with a push it in. There we go, push it in. I think it's in actually, but I'm just being careful, just being extra caution. There we go. So hopefully you saw the way I did that with 2 and just pushed it in. I know I don't want to do it to you because you know what I'm like, I'm terrible. Right, so then you try, what you do to do is try and keep these on here now. Oh yeah, no, yes, no. Which is the end that opens? Oh, it's that side. So I'm going to keep them away from that side. I was going to keep them away from this side, but it's this side. Okay, open. And they probably lose several in the process. So it wouldn't do it. I did try actually earlier on to put this on there without this. Okay. Oh, if I want to stay. Oh no, come on. Come on. This is the there. Right. So then you've got your little dangly bit at the front, and it's pink and green. Yay! So we've done that then. Okay. It is a different key, isn't it, to when I did the other one? Or is it the same key? Oh no, it is different. Yeah. That one's got a different pattern. Oh, I didn't know they was all different. I thought they was all the same. There we go. Let's learn something new every day. So that's basically the basic thing, isn't it? And then I tied a piece of this. Now this is about, is it 13 inches? I did cut a little tiny bit off. So it might be 12. 12 might be okay. And then I fastened it like that. But you've got to fill the pockets, haven't you, as well? So you can fill the pockets. You can make a tag. You can, yes, this is what I was going to do. This is what we made the other day, and I wanted to use this especially on there. Look, and it's got gold as well, which is good. So you can make a little thing for your pocket, which is part of the pocket, so you put everything behind it. So what I'm going to do is actually glue that on there. Look, is it worth me putting that on? But that looks really nice because it's paisley, you see. That's a paisley type pattern. So I did that. So I'm going to glue that on. How far does it go up? About here. So I need to glue it on there. And I'm looking around for me. There you are. Looking around for me glue. Right, let's put that on there like that. Yeah, see? Looks like we're in a plant pot for some reason, don't we? Let's put that on there. Hopefully that won't stick. Oh dear, we have to move up there a bit like that. And make sure we're not over the bottom. Although it doesn't matter. If you was over the bottom, I suppose you could cut it off. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I know there's lots of things on my desk, but hopefully you're concentrating on what I'm doing. I know there's lots and lots of things there. Right then, without me messing about anymore, because I know it's the time will march on and I'll be going, I've got to edit all that. Oh no. I can either stop the camera and make them, because they're so easy. What's happening here? Oh, how come you've decided to go in there? Oh, it might be, it's decided to be awkward and go inside that pocket. Oh, we don't need that. Right, okay. Let me show you what I did for the other one. So far, it's decided to fall out. Right, I made one of those. This is for the back. You can make a bigger one, actually. You know, it was on September 18. She made a big one, and it stuck out, and you could use it as a book. So it's probably about as big as that. A little bit smaller, actually. So whatever that is, it's probably 3.5, isn't it then? Because that's, I don't know. Wait a minute. I'm not even sure what it is. We'll try and find our ruler to find out. Right, width-wise. So if you wanted to make one of those, which is, oh, it's 2. Oh no, 2, not 2. It's this way. Yes, 3.5. Oh, less than 3.5 then. I would say 3.25. I would say 3 1/4. Let's move it into the, so it stuck out a little bit. You know, it's, well, I don't know if you might want it sticking out. If you wanted it sticking out that much, it's 3 1/2. 4 inches. 3 1/2 by 3 1/2, perhaps, if you wanted it that way around, or 3 1/2 by 4 if you wanted it the whole size there. So 3 1/2 by 3 1/2, 3 1/2 by 4. Yeah, I would say 3 1/2 by 4 there. Okay, and then tag there. Now these tags, the tag that I used, where is it? I know it's on the desk. Right, I know I've got those flowers there. That's because what was I looking for? Something. Right, flowers. That's my last video. I think that's not out yet. It's out on Saturday, I think. Right, okay. Oh, here they are. There it is. Right, so this one is. Oh, I love this because I use that tool. So this is actually just over 1 3/4. Now that's an awkward size if you've got one of those machines. Right, okay. But I'll show you if you don't know how to make one when you've got 1 3/4 because it's awkward. Let's do it. Let's just show you that bit, shall we? Because it's so awkward. They're such a nuisance, aren't they, when they do that? They make themselves. You've got to have a thing that's not quite the same as what you need. I'm not sure how tall it is. Height-wise, where are you? Oh, there you are. Right, height-wise, let's have a look. Is it about 4? Yes. So it's 4 inches, which is about right. And then it's 1 3/4. So just let's do 1 3/4 because that's not the same as my thing, is it? Should we cover it? I don't know. I'll cover it first. I don't know because I don't know if it will work. Those things, I don't know. I'll cover it anyway. Let's cover it one side. I'll probably put the other one on. If it doesn't work, then we'd have to do it ourselves. I'll just cut it. But I'll show you how to do it anyway. Okay. Let's just do this quickly on fast. But I haven't got my thing, have I? There's my punch. Oh no, that's the what's name, isn't it? Is it under in here? No, that's a circle. Oh, where is it? Well, that's not in that one. Oh, you know it won't be there. Found it. Right, because if you put it in there, it always goes lopsided if it's the wrong side. So you turn it over. I suppose you know that, don't you? But if you're like me, you might not realise. Right, okay, let's do it into the middle. So let's get that into the middle there. That's going to make it slightly less than 4 inches. But hey, I don't know. But right. I don't know if it's going to work because it's quite thick now to put that on. Oh, it did. And it did. And it worked. And it's very slightly out. But do you notice? Not really. So you can do that. So I've done that now. Yeah. So that's nice and pretty. I could have actually done what I did with the other one and put scraps on. We can leave it plain, can't we? We can leave it plain. And we can go around, because you can write on that, couldn't you? And we could go around the edge with, I'm looking for it. Where is it? Come on, where is it now? Yeah. This is my new, yeah, I've only got a little bit on and it worked. This massive, ginormous roll of tulle that came today. It's great, isn't it? I'm going to get a massive load of it because you need quite a bit to do it. I didn't realise how much you needed actually. I love this stuff now. I never used it before. Well, not for years, because I think I did for making my daughter a dress. My daughter is, how old was she? She was about 3 or 4, I think. She's 31. 31, yeah. Right. So you can either tighten a knot, which I might have to do because I don't know how this is going to go, or you can push it through and hope for the best. No, from the other side, dear. From the back. Right, so that goes through there like that, honest. I've never done. Don't forget, I've not used tools. So if you're saying to me, "What's this woman doing?" I have not used tools. Okay. Oh look, could you? How about like that? Right. Okay. What's this woman doing? She's no idea. As you know, I haven't. So don't worry. Come on, dear. Where's the entrance? Come on. Right. I think the entrance is there somewhere. You know it is, don't you? You know it's there as well. Yeah, there it is. You see, there it's right. So then we put that through there, hopefully, and then hopefully we're done. And we're going to pull each in. You can pull each individual ones individually here. That makes sense. Oh. Come on, dear. What are we doing? Right. I think it's probably gone over an hour now, hasn't it? Yes. Well, it won't have. You won't. Don't worry about that. I'm going to let it less. I'm just going to edit it out. Oh, look at that. That's made it rather weird, hasn't it? I don't know. It looks like a man with a. Oh. Why does that remind me of? It's so nice. It's a person with one of those costumes on. It looks really nice, doesn't it? Right. Oh. I know they are from India, aren't they, Paisleys? Oh, there we go. Right then, so either cut a little bit off, which we might do because that looks massive. I didn't need to cut much off, did I? That was good. Let's pull him on there like this. Oh, what's it say? It matches that. I didn't mean it to match that. Never mind. It doesn't matter about it matching. We can disguise it a bit as a sort of, can't we? A card, journaling card. Yeah, so let's put our thing on. Where's our thing? Yeah, we can't find our thing, so we'll have to either make another one. Just we'll clip it on. I'm just going to look for our thing. Oh no, that won't do it. Oh, there it is. Right, so I've got to make another one, haven't I? Because I've got 2 now, so I need to make another one for this. Ooh, I say, not nice. Yeah, it is really nice, and I'm just going to put it above that, and the key can dangle down. Okay, just going to put it above my. Ooh, yeah, so that's really nice, isn't it? Yeah. So that's how it works then. Okay, so I've got that pocket there with that in. Got that spare. Do what you like on. You've got your travel notebook, whatever, that comes out, and you've got another pocket that you can put one of these in, or the bigger one. Actually, that won't fit actually what you need. Oh yeah, that's a point, isn't it? I think the Max I'll have to rethink this one, because the Max is actually as big as that, isn't it? And that's as big as it'll get in. I suppose you can put it up to that fold, really. So let's have a look, see if I've got right. I am right. Oh, where's the numbers? Oh, the numbers appeared. Oh, it's about 3 1/4. No, say 3 inches, because obviously you've got the glue. So 3 inches by, I'd say 4 inches, yeah, for that thing. So 3 inches times 4 inches for that. Don't know why how she got that as the. Still, yeah, you can make a little bookmark of your own anyway. You can make a bookmark in a different way if you like, if you want to make a bookmark at all. I mean, it's not really that much of a big thing. But anyway. Oh, so beautiful. I love it. Thank you. I do hope you do too. Right. So, you know, we made them the other day. If you want to know how to make those, don't worry about drawing. You think to yourself, that looks like drawing to me. You don't look at that drawing. Okay, that is actually on card though. That is actually on a piece of dark green card, believe it or not. Oh no, it is. Wait a minute. Oh no, it's on file folder. Sorry, it's actually the copy scan on file folder, on brown file folder. You can't tell, can you? I can't tell. So it's not the original. Right, and ooh, I don't know if I can get that any better than that, because it is really so amazing, isn't it? The stuff. I love this tool. Ooh, never had it before. I've seen it on September 19 and she doesn't. And she's got, let's use it all the time. And you think, oh, it's lovely. And you didn't realise it's so nice. Ooh. Right, let's put that there a bit. Got a bit off again because I pulled it up. There we go. Right, I'm going to have to make another one of those. Okay, which is about 13 inches of. And I'm going to make a gold one. I may as well, haven't I? Yeah, we'll make a gold one. Okay then, so as I do that, I will say, let's have a look, let's make it about, I'm going to try and make it 12 inches, that's how much it was. So, please give me a thumbs up, please share my video, press the notification bell with your crafty fingers, and I'm going to tie a double knot. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching. I really enjoy hearing from you, whether it's on the group or on here. So that's absolutely fantastic. I don't know whether my husband's bringing me a drink, but okay. Okay, I don't need to cut any off this time, but tied a double knot anyway, and that's made a small, I've done a smaller bow with that one, which is fine, isn't it? So now I've got one for my other one as well. Okay. Well, I've got my little butterfly on that one, and I've obviously got that. And I've got me tag somewhere, wherever it's disappeared to the front. Okay. And whatever it is, and whatever it is. Oh, there it is, I think. Yeah, I've got a tool on that as well, yeah. Nice tool, isn't it? Right, there we go. So that's, yeah, and I've grunged that one up a bit as well, so. Look, that's the trouble, is keep going the other way around, but. So if you try and keep it that way around. Right. There we go, it's easy writing, isn't it? Okay then, do hope you like them. I adore them, really like them. I really wanted it a bit closer, but I was so worried about you not seeing everything. Okay. And take care and bye. Thank you.